شبكة التقنية العراقي معكم في التسجيل اثير الزير. page 41. أكمل المحادثة. استخدم كل كلمة مرة واحدة. let's or would or could or can or should or shall and will. G. Complete the dialogue with let's or would or could or can or should or shall and will. Ali, could you drive me to the match this afternoon? Faisal, sure. You know, you should get a driving license. You are old enough to drive. Huda, could you tell me how to the mall? Police officer, of course. We'll show you on the map if you like. Police officer, can you show me your driving license, please? Kamal, yes, here you are. Father, shall we stop for lunch? Mother, that's a good idea. Let's get some picture too. J. Rewrite the sentences using the correct form of get, have or make. Page 45. Example: 2014-3, 2017-1. A photographer took her picture. 2019 February. She had her picture taken. The answer is she had her picture taken. 1. Somebody stole their television. The correct: they had their television stolen. 2. My father asked somebody to fix the computer. The correct one: my father had the computer fixed. 3. My mother told me to turn down the music. The correct one: my mother made me turn down the music. 2018 February. He asked somebody to cut his hair. The correct one: he had her hair cut. 5. Yesterday my father asked somebody to clean the car. The correct one: yesterday my father had the car cleaned, or my father had the car cleaned yesterday. Page 42. الاشتقاقات. investigate verb يتحقق. investigation noun تحقيق. crime noun جريمة. criminal adjective مجرم. pay verb يدفع. payment noun مدفوعات. prevent يمنع. prevention noun منع. أسئلة الفصل الثاني. 1. This is a new computer, so I think it's faster than the other one. Expectation. Rewrite using should or should not. 2. You like exercising, so I don't think you will have a trouble getting fit. Expectation. Should or should not. 3. Blank space. Renew your passports in a safe place. Give an advice. 4. Stop in here to have lunch. Suggestion. 5. Send me a message. Polite request. Use would. 6. Show me your mobile phone. Polite request. 7. What do you suggest to Ahmed, who gets low marks? Use shall. And the promote study hard. 8. Speak with the headmaster. Polite request. 9. Helping your friend and lifting this heavy box. Offer. 10. Offer some cakes to your guest. Use would like. 11. A photographer took her picture. Use had. 12. We sat in the shade because of the weather. Use made. 13. Ahmed studied hard. He should or should not fail in the exam. 14. Police officers must or must not or need not prevent crimes. 15. The easy questions made him get or got high marks. 43. Unit 3. الدرس الأول. Unit 3 Lesson 1. A plus الوظيفة plus is someone who plus فعل plus s plus تكملة. A plus الوظيفة plus is a person who plus فعل s plus تكملة. A plus الوظيفة. A plus responsible for. A plus فعل ing plus تكملة. 1. نجد الوظيفة بعد كلمة define. 2. إذا احتوى الفعل الذي بين الأقواس على s نكتبه مباشرة. 3. إذا وجدنا الفعل مجرد بين الأقواس نضيف له حرف الاس. 4. إذا احتوى الفعل الذي بين الأقواس على ing نستخدم القاعدة الثالثة. A. B. A. Match the jobs and duties in the list below. Page 49. طابق المهن مع تعريفها. Jobs: architect بناي، cameraman مصور، engineer مهندس، flight attendant مضيف طيران. 5. journalist صحفي. 6. lawyer محامي. 7. lifeguard منقذ. 8. pilot طيار. 9. plumber سباك. 10. surgeon جراح. 11. secretary سكرتير. 12. tour guide دلال سياحي. The 2Ds. The architect is someone who designs buildings. E. The cameraman is J, which is operate the camera for films on TV programs. 3. Engineer with C is someone who designs and builds machines, engines, or routes. 4. Flight attendant, which is H. H looks after passengers on a plane. 5. Journalist, which is L. Writes articles for a newspaper and magazine. 6. Lawyer, which is F. Someone who gives advice to people about the law. 7. Lifeguard, which is G. G is the someone who is responsible for the safety of swimmers. 8. Pilot, الطيار, is someone who flies a plane. 9 is a plumber, سباك, who is someone fixes and install pipes for water. 10. Surgeon جراح, who was operate on people in a hospital. 11. Secretary is someone who does general office work. 12 is the tour guide, which is who shows tourists around. 1. 2016 3. Define a nurse. Use look after sick people. 2. 2017 1. Define a cartoonist. Use draws amusing picture. Page 44. أعط التعريف للمهن التالية. A. B. C. Write definition for the following jobs. Page 50. 1. A nurse is someone who looks after sick people and helps doctors. 2. A fashion designer is someone who designs clothes. 3. A hotel manager is someone who is responsible for running a hotel. 4. A salesperson is someone who sells things in shop. 5. A TV presenter is someone who introduces programs on television. 6. A marketing manager is someone who product is responsible. 7. A cartoonist is someone who draws amusing picture. الدرس الثاني Unit 3 Lesson 2. F conditional. حالات F الشرطية. هناك 4 حالات من موضوع F الشرطية. A. Zero conditional. B. First conditional. C. Second conditional. D. Third conditional. 2. ممكن أن تأتي الإف في وسط الجملة. 3. ممكن أن تأتي في بداية الجملة وستجد في وسط الجملة فارزة. Page 45. الحالة الصفرية. zero conditional. If plus present simple, S plus verb plus come مضارع بسيط. Present simple plus F plus present simple plus S verb plus come مضارع بسيط. دلائل المضارع البسيط: always, often, sometimes, every, usually, seldom. المضارع البسيط present simple the affirmative which is حالة المثبت. S فاعل I, we, they, you plus verb فعل مجرد plus come. S فاعل she, he, it اسم مفرد verb فعل S plus come. The negative حالة النفي: S فاعل I, we, they, you do not plus free plus verb فعل مجرد plus come. فاعل S she, he, it اسم مفرد does not plus verb فعل مجرد plus come. B can be he or she or it plus S. They, we, you take are. I take am. 1. If you click on this icon, your computer saves your documents every time. 2. Plants often die if you do not water them. 3. If you heat water up to 100, it usually boils. Correct. My parents get worried if come home late. Correct. If I lend my brother CDs, he always lost them. 6. If I not bring some book, I usually get very bored on the plane. Correct. Page 46. الحالة الأولى first conditional if plus present simple مضارع بسيط plus S فاعل plus will and can plus infinitive plus come. The infinitive means فعل مجرد. S فاعل plus will and can plus infinitive plus come plus F plus present simple. يمكن أن تأتي unless بدلا من F. 1. 2014-2. If my plane not leave on time, I'll miss my connection this afternoon. Correct. Does not leave. 2. 2016-1. Unless he makes a big effort this term, he not get through the end of year exam. Correct. A, B, B. Write these sentences using the correct form of the verb in a practice. اكتب هذه الجملة باستخدام الشكل الصحيح للأفعال بين الأقواس. 1. If I not pass the high school exam this year, I take next year. Correct. If I do not pass the high school exam this year, I'll take next year. 2. 2015 February. If she not apply for a scholarship, of course she not get one. Correct. 3. 2017. If anyone need advice about their application form, I'll be here tomorrow to help. 4. 2015-3. If he log on the British Council site, he find quite a lot of useful information about course in Britain. 5. If you want to do a degree in Britain, you have to do a 1-year foundation course first. 6. Unless he makes a big effort this term, he not get through the end of year exam. 7. 2019 February. If you are offered a place at Carnegie University, you accept it. Page 47. الدرس الثالث Unit 3 Lesson 3. 3. The second conditional الحالة الثانية if plus past simple الماضي البسيط مع فعل S plus would and could or not plus infinitive plus come. فاعل is plus would, could, not plus infinitive plus come plus if plus past simple. دلائل الماضي البسيط: yesterday, last, ago, past أو سنة قديمة. The past simple الماضي البسيط منه حالات مثبتة ومنه حالة منفية. الحالة المثبتة the affirmative took فاعل is plus verb فعل ماضي plus come. الفعل الماضي منه دلالتين: الأول إما أن يكون قياسي ed أو شاذ. حالة النفي the negative فاعل is did not plus verb فعل مجرد plus come. the be verb to be I, he, she, it. والاسم المفرد take was. they, we, you, take were. اكتب الجمل في الحالة الثانية باستخدام الأفعال بين الأقواس. A, B. A. Write sentences in the second conditional using the verb in practice. Page 54. If I have lots of money, I would buy a records. 2. I would not have to spend so long on my homework if I had a computer of my own. 3. Where would you choose to live if you could live anywhere in the world? 4. I would learn to break code if my friend said she would do it with me. 5. If I were you, I would not ask his advice about anything. 6. She would look much nicer if she wore contact lenses instead of glasses. 7. He would be more attractive if he shaved his beard off. 8. I would not marry him even if he was the last man on earth. Page 48. I plus be plus you give us where. If I be you, I would not ask his advice about anything. Correct. أمثلة وزارية. 1. 2014. If I play tennis, I would join the tennis club. Correct. 2. 2016. I would learn to betroth if my friend say she would do it with me. Correct the verb. 2016 2. He'd be more attractive if he shaved beard off. The opposite of many verb and form with prefix this. For example, agree become disagree. Approve become disapprove. لنفي الأفعال نستخدم this. Write the opposite of this verb. Like become dislike. Obey become disobey. Trust become distrust. Appear become disappear. Place become displace. Connect become disconnect. Encourage become discourage. Page 49. Unit 3 Lesson 4 الدرس الرابع. The indirect question السؤال الغير المباشر. 1. نضع جملة فعل القول التي تحتوي على فعل asked دائما في بداية الحل وأينما وجدت وبدون تغيير. 2. أما في جملة السؤال المباشر نحذف أقواس الاقتباس إن وجدت ونحول علامة الاستفهام إلى نقطة. 3. نضع أداة السؤال كما هي ونقدم الفاعل على الفعل المساعد. 4. نحول الضمائر I, you, your داخل جملة السؤال المباشر. أما الضمائر he و she و they و it فلا نحولها إنما فقط نقدمها على الفعل المساعد. 5. نحول زمن جملة السؤال المباشر من الزمن المضارع إلى الزمن الماضي ومن الماضي إلى الماضي التام كالتالي. الملاحظة الأولى: نحول ضمير الفاعل you في الجملة حسب الضمير الذي بعد القصد. do and does تحذف عند الإجابة. did تحذف عند الإجابة. am as are do or does تحذف بعد الإجابة ونحول الفعل الرئيسي الذي يأتي بعدها إلى الماضي. did تحذف عند الإجابة and will take had plus the verb past participle. الفعل الرئيسي يكون past participle. am و is take was and الفاعل إما يكون I or she or he or it. are took were and الفاعل إما يكون they we or you. have و has took had. was were took had been. will took would. shall took should. can took could. may took mate. S plus asked me become you and I. S plus asked him الاسم المذكر become you he. S plus asked her اسم المؤنث become you and she. الملاحظة الثانية: نحول ضمير الفاعل I في الجملة حسب الضمير الذي قبل ال asked. Is it he or she? She plus asked become I she. He plus asked become I and he. Page 50. الملاحظة الثالثة: نحول ضمير الفاعل your في الجملة حسب المفعول الذي بعد ال asked. S plus asked me become your and mine. S plus asked him اسم مذكر become your and his. S plus asked her become your and her. إذا وجدنا صيغ الاستفهام how much and how long, how often, how many, how and when and where and what and who. 1. لا تحذف عند الإجابة في الكلام الغير مباشر. 2. عند وجود الصيغ أعلاه في السؤال لا نضع if عند الإجابة مع asked. 1. How often do you clean your teeth? Reported question. He asked me. He asked me how often I cleaned my teeth. 2. Where are you going? Reported question. He asked me where I was going. 3. 2014. I asked Sab, how do you start your business? Reported question. I asked Sab how he started his business. 4. Latifa asked Zaha, when did you decide to be an architect? Reported question. Latifa asked Zaha when she had decided to be an architect. الملاحظة الرابعة: إذا جاء في الجملة الفواعل التالية he and she and it and they لا يتحول فقط نقدمه. 1. When will they leave? Reported question become he asked me when they would leave. الملاحظة الخامسة: إذا جاء الفاعل اسم وليس ضمير عند الحل فقد نقدمه على الفعل المساعد. 2. 2015 1. What is your favorite route? Write the direct question as a reported question. Begins with he asked me. 3. He asked me what my favorite route was.